Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or hey my pretties, I might want to reiterate that. Hey my pretties, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be talking about the Kiely Rodni case, because I had put a post out, it was last week, that I said I wanted to talk about it because it's all over YouTube, it's all over the internet. Everyone has covered it, all of like the true crime channels. I'm no one important by any means, but it just feels good to talk about it, because and you can go anywhere on YouTube and search about this case, and a lot of people will say that there's just something really fishy going on with it. It makes no sense whatsoever. And so I got my little book, and I wrote some notes down. So I'm just going to be hitting some highlights on what I think happened, well, I can't really say what I think happened, to be honest, because no one knows what happened, clearly. And hopefully, things will start developing, and things will start coming out, because it's a terrible situation. I don't know Kiely, I don't know her family, I don't know any of the kids that was at, this party, but it's just, and I don't want to be like, accusing, but these are just my opinions, okay? They're just my opinions. They mean nothing. They're not factual, because like I said, they're my opinions. And you can go over YouTube, you can go over the internet, read about it, and then you can come up with your own, scenario, like whatever you want, you do that. You do you. This is just my point of view, okay? So I'm gonna hit some points. So Kiely went to a party at Prosser Family Campground on August the 6th in Truckee, California. Okay, she went to this party. I'm sure she was having a good time. She was 16 years old, I believe. And anyways, going to this massive party, like everybody's there. There was a lot of people from other schools there too, if I'm not mistaken, and just a whole lot of people. I think it was like over 300 kids there, or whatever. I think there was some adults there too, but lots of people there, lots of partying, whatever happens there. And she was hanging out with a girl named Sammy, I believe. If I'm wrong about that, just correct me in the comments. I think she was like hanging with this girl, and they had been together the whole night. She said that whatever Kiely drank out of, she drank out of. So they were like sharing drinks, they were whatever. And so the night went on, and I don't know, I think she was last seen at 12:30 a.m. and there was like 100 people there at that time, around that time. She texted her mom, and she said that she would be home in like 45 minutes. Okay, that was at 12:30 a.m. The girl, Sammy, that she was with, didn't want to ride with Kiely, because she said that she had drank a lot and didn't want to get in the vehicle with her, but and she left. She just left her. Okay, first of all, if I have a friend, whether it be a really close friend, or I'm just, we're just buddies at school, whatever, okay, the case is, and we went to like a party or whatever, And I seen that my friend was clearly not able to drive. I'm not leaving her with all of these people, and a lot of them from way different places. I mean, you could have at least, parked her car somewhere, I don't know, parked her car, locked the doors, got the keys, and took her home. Take her home. When she sleeps it out, wakes up like, what's going on, then just say, hey, you was not able to drive, so I took it into my hands we brought you home. I don't know, like, there was stuff that should have happened that did not happen. And it's like, that's the adolescent mind. You don't make good decisions, and it's just, anyways, she shouldn't have never left her. That's point blank. I don't care. She can do all this rallying if she wants to, and you're gonna see how I feel about her. It's coming out. You can do all this rallying and you can do all of these things, but you left her. You left her. Over all of those people, out of all of those people, no one helped her get home, whatever the case was, okay? Just saying. But anyways, so she texts her mom at 12:30. She says, I'm going to be home in like 45 minutes. Mom's like, okay, that's fine, whatever. Her car was a 2013 silver Honda CRV. By the way, just going to throw that in there. But her phone pinged at 12:33, still in the same, like, area. I think she was actually nearby. The ping data was near the water, is what the police was saying. So anyways, her phone was suddenly cut off. So I don't know if it went dead or what, but they said that it went off. So after that, they started a search the next day on the 7th. So they started searching for her. The police had searched Prosser Lake and found nothing. Now, no shade to the police department, because it could be easy to do. I mean, that's, you're trying to search for somebody, maybe the equipment, where it is a newer car, because Adventures with Purpose has stated several times that when you are looking for newer cars under the water, they scan a little bit differently than a car would if it was an older car. So it could have been a case where maybe they just went over it and they didn't see it, but see, Doug and them caught it with Adventures with Purpose. But they're specialized in finding cars underwater. That's what they do. And they do it all the time. Like, you go to their channel, it's boom, boom, boom. They have solved like 23 cold cases before Kiely. So it's an awesome group of people that are finding people that's missing in lakes and stuff. It's really cool. But yeah, I mean, they could have easily just went over it. It could have been an accident. A lot of people have some conspiracies because Sammy, I think, is somehow some family member or something is involved with the police, but I mean, I don't know. That's kind of I don't know. Okay. I just know that, people are saying the police, are trying to really shove things under the rug and, like, let's get this out of the way, like, we're not talking about this because of Sammy or whatever, her involvement. I'm not sure, but all I know is it is kind of strange. I'm not gonna shoot down the theory, but I'm not gonna, put it up on a pedestal either, because I really don't know. But then it was sometime later, they had been searching for her, nothing was coming up, everybody was searching for her, she's missing all that time. And then Adventures with Purpose comes in, they searched the lake, even though the police was like, look, we have done search that lake, we've done search, you don't have to do it. And they're like, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, we're going to do it anyway. And I don't know if the police is worried about, like a lot of people say, worried about their dignity or whatever. I don't know what you want to say, but they didn't want to. They was just like, nah, you don't have to. And they're like, no, we're going to. So thank God for that. But they found her within a matter of like no time. Found her. But like I said, the scan for a new car is different than an old car, an older car that's been in the lake for a while. So, and they could have looked over it and not knew what to look for. So anyways, Adventures with Purpose finds it. They get it. They pull her out. The scuba diver, one of the scuba divers with Adventures with Purpose, I cannot think of his name right now. It's like whoop, out of my head, but he come up after finding her and was like, he was just beyond himself. He was like, dude, this is suspicious. Call the police right now. It looks suspicious because she was in the back seat. Her windows, now I'm going to try to remember the window situation. The driver's side window was busted out or broke. And I think it was the passenger window that was down halfway or something, and then like there was a back passenger window that was like cracked or something. So there was like, you know, ways to escape if Kiely had been up in the front. Let's just say, you know, but I'm gonna backtrack. So she had drank a lot and was disoriented. You know, if you are going under the water, disoriented, going underwater, and it's easy to do. You can get confused. Scuba divers talk about it all the time. So if she was under the influence and all of that happened, then maybe she wouldn't know how to get out, you know. But the way they found the car was the keys was in the ignition and it was in neutral. Weird? Yeah, that's weird. And she was in the very back. So that's kind of weird. But AWP come across the tow truck guy. Has anybody heard of the tow truck guy? Yep. Tow truck guy, he says he saw Kiely the next day. Okay, the next day he saw her on the side of the road, and he said she was with a guy, and it was an uncomfortable situation, and the guy happened to match the description of Jagger Westfall, which is her ex-boyfriend, whatever. She had texted him. He says the last text he got from her was at 10:30 p.m. saying that she was sorry about that. Sorry you're going through that, because he was talking to her about some things. I don't know. And that was the last text he got from her. But I don't know if the tow truck driver is just looking for 15 minutes, but I doubt it. I mean, it's really weird. It's really weird. He says he saw her the next day, unless that girl he mistaken Kiely for was one of her other friends. So she had like 2 other friends that were blonde, Sammy, but see, Sammy has short hair, so I mean, I don't know. It's really weird. He really is 100% that it was Kiely, and she was very uncomfortable. She had on a gray hoodie like thing, I believe he said, but the whole time he could just feel tension between her and the guy. And so I don't know. I don't know if while at the party, let's just say this, while Kiely was at the party, Jagger decides to show up. Okay, Sammy is not with her, or maybe Sammy has then left at this point, I don't know. But maybe there was a situation where he shows up, he don't like what's going on. Maybe he's seen her doing some things. Maybe he's seen her with another guy. Maybe something went down and he got angry about it. And maybe they had an argument. He turned her, maybe her phone went dead, or he turned her phone off. Something happened. Maybe he took her phone from her. And then maybe they, were just out all night talking about it. I don't know. And he just decided to boop, put the car in neutral and just, I don't know. We'll be finding out more about her autopsy. See, that's the part that I'm interested in, is the autopsy part, because then maybe it will explain, if there was any, like, drugs in her system, alcohol level, I don't know. Maybe if she had any kind of, like, wounds or anything. So that's going to tell a whole lot more, which the police know way more than what we do right now. I'm just sitting here speculating and wondering, like, what the freak happened to this girl? What happened? Like, how do you... I don't get it. Her phone is pinged at 12:33 a.m. Okay, that's the last ping. It shuts off for whatever reason, and then she's like gone. But tow truck driver, I don't know his name, I forget his name, but he claims he saw her the next day. So it is beyond me what could have happened to Kiely, and it hurts my feelings because I wish there was some kind of justice here. I just don't like how, and I could be totally wrong, because people grieve in different ways, so there's no right way to grieve at all, but Jagger and Sammy are two that they get under my skin. They get under my skin big time. There's something wrong there. I don't care what anybody says. He seems, I don't know, and he could just be numb, to be honest. He could be numb, he could be like in shock, like, I can't believe this happened to Kiely. I mean, that situation. But to me, he seems emotionless. Sammy seems emotionless. She gave some kind of speech. That girl rubs me the wrong way. She just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why, but it's just something gravitating around that girl I just cannot stand. I'm just like, ugh, you. I don't know about you, but there's something wrong with you. Like, I just have this thing with her. I don't know. I just don't like her. Because she has been the biggest rallier, if you've not noticed. Like, she has been out there doing all of these rallies, like doing this and this and this. It's a lot. I don't know, and she could just be like, let's find my friend, let's do this, but I don't know. You can't get too comfortable, or you can't trust people too much, because here's an example. Chris Watts, I'm gonna bring him up in this. Can't stand that man. He gave his interview with the police, and he seemed genuine. If you didn't know what happened, a lot of the true crime people spotted red flags during his interview with the not the police, but the news station. They spotted things. So I just feel like his interview with the news station was like, I just want him to come home, like, I don't know. I don't like, that's what he seemed like. And like he just didn't know, he was clueless, alright? Well, Jagger and Sammy, to me, I get the same vibe. And I'm not accusing, they could be totally innocent. But I'm getting that vibe. I'm getting that vibe from them real strongly. But we'll find out the facts soon. It's just, it doesn't make any sense why she was in the back, the car was in neutral, she's like, it was just rolled into the lake, and then when it went in, I think it turned upside down or something like that. But here, oh my god, I just thought of this. Here's another point. Christina Randall put out a video a few days ago, and if you should totally check her out. She's a true crime channel. She is like top notch. I love her channel. But she had put out a video with this guy. He went searching in Prosser Lake, and Kylie's belongings was in the bottom of the lake. All of her stuff come out of the car. Hairbrush, a MacBook was found in the bottom of the lake with the charger and like all of this stuff. And it's like, are you kidding? The police pull her car out. Never mind what could have came out of the car. They wouldn't let AWP help pull the car out, which they should have, because AWP would have been like, look, you know, hey, there's belongings in the car. You know, maybe they could have, I don't know. I just know they just left everything in the bottom of the lake. And from Christina's point of view, the MacBook could have a lot of data from her phone and like messages from it. So, I mean, that might come in handy a little bit. You know, they could go into her MacBook and then they could see if she had been talking or conversating with anybody else that night before anything happened. So, I don't know. This whole thing's really interesting. But it's a sad case, and you can, like I said, I'm like nobody important here. I just wanted to get my thoughts out about it. I don't know. It's just a strange situation, but you can go on YouTube and you can search up Kiely Rodni, and it's going to give you a buttload of information. Buttload. God. The possibilities are endless. And then there's another channel called Ryan Upchurch. He got some conspiracies going on over there, like, he's really got some stuff going. He does not believe that Kiely Rodni is Kiely Rodni. Like, he has found several like situations where something don't add up. I don't know. Y'all can go check it out and see what you think about what all he has to say. But he got a lot to say about it, and some of it I'm just like, and then some of it I'm like, I don't know. This thing could go this way. This thing could go this way. Like, all of everything we think could be totally wrong. All of these conspiracy theories that are happening, it could just be just that, conspiracy. It could have just been that Kiely tried to drive, messed up, okay, and then wound up in the back seat. I don't know. Or she could have been, somebody could have messed with her at the party. Might not even got nothing to do with Sammy and Jagger, because Sammy left. Supposedly left. So other people could have been involved, but for some reason, out of every single person there, nobody is speaking, and the parents, the parents have specified, do not talk. Don't talk. Don't say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, parents of Truckee. If my kid was at a party where a girl went missing and she is found in a lake dead in her car, I'm gonna make my kids talk. What do you know? What did you see? Pictures. Let me see pictures. We're turning them into the police. Like, I would be on that crap like white on rice. Okay? Yeah. No. I'm not gonna sit there and say, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't get involved. I don't want to be involved in that. No. Excuse me. This is a girl, 16-year-old girl, had her whole life ahead of her. Just like your kid. And if your kid was at that party, and your kid saw Kiely, and your kid has pictures that may help in this investigation, then you should be enforcing, hey, let's go. What do you got? What do you know? If your kid doesn't know anything and your kid just doesn't have no freaking pictures, fine. But I mean, somebody there saw her. You can't. Somebody there saw her. Okay, that's too many people. That's too many people not to see her. No, they might not know her every move, but somebody has got to know something. There has to be pictures, maybe with her in the background, like video. That's all kids do these days. Let me picture, selfie. Ooh, you know, I mean, that's what kids do. Like, they're on their phones constantly, TikToking. Well, let's TikTok at the party. Or, I'm sorry, that was cringe, but or let's go live at the party, or let's something. So I don't know. And there was a supposed fight. I keep thinking of like squirrel. There was a supposed fight that broke out between Kiely and some girl, and then everybody was like, "Ooh, we gotta go," you know, and everybody was like ready to go, or was like skedaddling. So I don't know if that has any. I don't know. All I know is I gave my thoughts. I don't like Sammy. I said what I said, and you know, whatever. My opinion doesn't matter, but I don't like her at all. And I think Jagger. I would just say watch, keep your eyes on him. And the tow truck guy. That's so random. And he says he saw Kiely the next day. He's like, no, I saw her. I'm like, you saw her? What the freak happened? What happened? I mean, she didn't seem intoxicated, I don't think. But he said she kept asking about how to do a seatbelt. I'm pretty sure Kiely knows how to buckle a seatbelt. But he said that the girl that he saw, was asking, well, how do I do a seatbelt, like, properly, like, what, you know. That's so weird. I can't wrap my head around that one. Why would she be asking about a seatbelt? My thoughts are like, even while I'm sitting here, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm being an armchair detective today, so because my background is a whole lot different, but I kind of like it. I don't know. It's different, and it's more comfortable, to be honest. Okay, but yeah, sorry. That's all I'm gonna say about this case. Okay, because I am no expert here. I'm just spitting out opinions, like you know, left and right. Just this is all my opinions. Sorry about that. My memory card got full, so I had to do a whole freaking bunch of crap just to get it clear. So I'm back. Okay. Anyways, sorry this wasn't like a makeup thing or a ghost story. but I will not be making Kiely Rodni's case out of a ghost story. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that's gonna do that, but not me. Okay? But yeah, I did my makeup, but it was for a reel I did on Instagram, so you can check it out if you want to. But yeah, this was mainly just for me to get my thoughts out about the case. This is what this video was about. So anyways, I've got my thoughts out. I think we won't go over that again. I think you get what I'm saying without me coming out and just like accusing who I think did it or who was involved. You kind of probably get my drift, so won't go back over that. If you have any opinions about this case, put them in the comments down below. And anyways, I'm not trying to be true crime either, okay? I'm just sort of like a channel that's if I want to say something, or if something's on my mind, I just want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it, okay? And I'm going to do makeup, and I'm going to talk ghost stories, and all of that jazz. So I'm just a variety. I got all kinds of stuff. Anyways, keeping it real. So I will be trying to get a Sam After Dark video up this week, hopefully Friday. And the story's gonna be scarier. Okay, last time it was about the Lucine twins, so if you haven't checked that out, check it out. It was a test drive to see how I was gonna like doing that, and if you guys liked it, and it got positive feedback. I'll say that it got positive feedback. So I'll do another one, and the story will be scarier, because that was a weird story, but it wasn't a scary story. But you'll have to go check that video out to find out what it's about. And Elizabeth on my Twitter, she wanted me to do a hooded eye makeup look, or how I don't have hooded eyes, clearly. I think that was my chair. I think hooded eyes are really pretty when you do the makeup. It's just, oh my god, especially when you do like the wing. Oh lord, hooded eyes are great. Mine are just big and round, but I'm going to help her. She wants me to do a video about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a look, and then I'm going to show on my eyes how she should apply it. So anybody else that has hooded eyes and they want to do their makeup and they're not sure how to do it, whatever, you can get something out of that video too. But I appreciate her requesting a video. If there's any ghost stories that you guys come across, or you hear of some kind of thing and you're like, that's kind of spooky, and you want to send it my way, send it my way. And I'll talk about it, and I'll read about it, and I'll give you my thoughts about it. And there you go. So I hope you all have an amazing day, night, whatever time you are seeing this. And don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, because why not? Unless you just don't like this, and if that's the case, then you can do that. You can hit the thumbs down, because either way it helps. So anyways, but until my next video, which is hopefully Friday, I have another film class I'm doing, so it's going to be taking a lot of my time and a lot of my camera time and film. So I'm going to be making movies again for this class, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, until the next time, I will catch you later. Stay sweet. Stay sweet. Okay. Alright. Bye.